Alright, so this is a brand new CAC registration video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you guys how to solve queries in the new CAC registration portal. Now, if you don't know, CAC has upgraded the CAC registration process and the portal. It's a new update. So if you already have a business registered with CAC, or you are an agent using CAC for business, either an accredited agent or not, or you're just a business owner that want to know more about registration, this video is going to be very good for you. And also, I recorded an introductory video on everything you need to know about the new CAC update and how to go about getting to access this portal and understanding everything about this portal and how to initiate your registrations. I explained everything in that video. I will leave the link to that video in the video description. Please make sure you watch that video immediately after watching this one. Alright, so in this very one, I'm going to be showing you how to solve queries. Now, I explained a lot of things in that video of the way query comes now and all of those things. I will not want to be repeating myself so that I don't keep this video unnecessarily too long, because I foresee that I'm going to be making quite a lot of videos within the next few days. Okay, so you also want to make sure you are subscribed to this channel and turn on the alert bell so that when I drop this new update, you will get to see them, so you know how to undo registration going forward with the new CAC update. Okay, so this particular registration was made, okay, and then the query came. Usually with the new way things work now, your query is going to be coming immediately if you have anyone that you need to work on. Okay, so this is my portal. If you don't know how to get to this portal, watch that video. Alright, so you can see here that we have quite a number of buttons. I'm sure you're already used to some of these buttons, okay? But in this case, the issue we have now is that we have a query, and you can see here that we have a queried application. So in your own case, if you have a query and maybe you didn't see this, that's because you probably are on a different tab. So here, if I come to this new reservation tab here, you will see that you're not going to see anything like query, okay? And that is because the name reservation was successful. It wasn't queried. So that means you're not going to see any query on the name reservation tab. All right. But then if your name reservation was done successfully, what you're going to be seeing here is approved application. It doesn't mean that your application has been approved. It's just that the name itself has been approved. Okay, so now once it's approved, the AI automatically will review your application, and that's a lot on its own, which I don't want to talk too much about that in this video, because that's not the purpose and that's not what the title of this video says. But I'll be talking about that in subsequent videos. Okay, so here now, all you need to do to access your query is to come to the registrations tab here, and if you come here and wait a few moments, this is going to load, and then you will see your queried applications. All right, so you can see here that I have one query here. So for me to access this query, all I need to do is to come to the queried application here. I'm going to click on that. All right, so you can see now that this is the detail of my business, and then I have a queried application. So what I need to do here is to come to this action button here. If I click on the drop down arrow, if I want to see what my query is all about, I will come to this view query history here. So if I click on view queries, as you can see here, there are just a lot of query, and the problem with this query is something that I really don't want to talk about this now. I think I need to make a dedicated video about the do's and the don'ts of the new registration portal, because there are quite a lot. The problem here is that it's not even as if this registration has any issue. The only issue now is that CAC is not accepting all manner of government approved IDs that they used to accept before. That's just the problem here. I'll be talking about that in another video, but that is what this query is all about. So if I want to fix this query, all I need to do is just to cancel it, and then I come back to this action button here, and then I will come to modify application here. I'm going to click on that, and once I click on that, it's going to bring me up to this point. So I'll come here and fix whatever query it is that I have. But one thing you also need to understand is that when you're fixing query, before now, most of your information, you can edit them. I mean, apart from names, now the name of proprietor back then, which you cannot edit, most other things you can edit there. But in this new case, you cannot edit. So you have to be very careful while you're submitting your registration process, okay? Because if you're queried, you may not be able to do a lot of things. All right, so if this is where the query was found, I'll just fix it, and then I'll click on continue. And once I click on continue, it's going to bring me up to this review page, and then I'm going to, okay, let me just scroll up. Right, so you can see here that I'll go to the upload page. Okay, so let's assume that your query was not in the company information page. Like in this case, it's in the upload page. Okay, so what I need to do again is just to scroll down and I click on save and continue. As you can see here, I can go ahead and then do all the changes I want to change. Okay, everything that I need to add or remove, I will do them. And as you can see here, that my means of identification, passport and signature, they are all important. Okay, so once I fix the issue I want to fix, I'm going to click on save and continue. And once I click on save and continue, it's going to bring me up to the last page, which is always the preview page. And then I'll scroll all the way down, and then once again I'm going to submit the application. So this is how you fix queries in the new registration portal. But for this case, we are specifically talking about business name registration queries. Okay, I'll be making quite a number of more videos on fixing company query, the do's and the don'ts of the new registration portal, how to register company, business name, incorporated trustees on the new portal. There are quite a lot of work that we have to do. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get to see all of this when I release those videos. Please share this video because I know that quite a number of persons will also love to see. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.